What's up, everybody? Tommy here, Math Productions, and the penultimate episode of the UC Vanguard Faction Questline. You see on screen a little correction from last episode. To be fair, I could go back and read the actual, captions or whatever of the dialogue. I don't think, though, that they ever actually call the dude that we're about to go see Subject 7, which I think I called him at the end of last episode. We're at this subsection 7, this secret hidden area. You saw it on the signage. So secret, they got it labeled on the sign, at least once you get there. But this is Vae Victus, the big bad of the UC Vanguard Questline. Hadrian Sinan, it is Hadrian's biological father, I guess, because Hadrian's a clone of Vae Victus, and Vae Victus is the one that is bad, right? They were the leader of Londinian, but they were also the bad guy of Londinian. They, in the trial between the UC and the Free Star, were summarily executed for their judgment or whatever. At least that's the story everyone was told. That is not the case, though. In reality, the UC has kept Vae Victus alive and is using Vae for their knowledge, for their insight, for their just that sort of mental resource that they can provide. I guess that's the justification that Vae gives. But you go down, you talk to him. He tells you that you need to go get rid of this doctor, or Nassus, and then when you talk to that McIntyre lady or whatever, she basically says, yeah, don't kill anybody, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And whenever you do go and track down the Dr. or Nassus, they are unfriendly off top. They are hostile off top. You have no other option but to take them down. To be fair, I've never tried with a good ship to try to disable engines and board that ship. I would imagine that that is a possibility. I've never tried that. I only ever it's hostile off top, I take it down. I get the ID card basically that you pick up in the debris. You take that back to Vae Victus, and job well done, right? Ultimately then we go over and talk to Hadrian, who congratulates us again on being a citizen. It's real easy in this quest line if you're just doing it boom, 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 right? If you're not taking any opportunities to kind of let the story breathe in between these quest line beats, it's easy to forget that you just got awarded citizenship, which at the beginning of this quest line, even with doing really well on the flight simulator and everything else, we were still told it would take 5 years in game for us to be able to get that same level of citizenship. We have done it exponentially faster, right? But after talking to Hadrian, Hadrian lets us know that Kaiser is on Nira. Well, I guess Vae told us that Kaiser is on Nira. We tell Hadrian we're going there. We need the command codes from Hadrian, so that way we can try to activate this robot once we find it. And on Nira, it's in the Narian system, but you can visit one-of-a-kind salvage at any time in the game. For this quest line, though, that's where Kaiser is. When you go out into that scrapyard, you'll find that downed ship. Kaiser is located right here in front of us inside the ship. It's got 3 heat leeches on it. You got to take those off real quick. Hopefully you took note on screen when we were talking to the dude here at One of a Kind Salvage. In the vendor list, if you go to try to barter with them, in the miscellaneous items is a battery. It's expensive, but if you grab that right there before you ever enter into this part of the quest, you don't have to do a little back and forth, doubling back, because there are tons of those siren things and other dangers throughout this area. So if you just get that battery right from the start, then right when you find Kaiser, you can take out those heat leeches, let it try to boot up, give it the battery, it fully boots up, but it tells you that it cannot stop its current mission, so you have to help it complete its current mission before Kaiser will end up leaving Nira and following you back to the Red Devils HQ and meeting up with Hadrian, right? So again, there's tons of sirens in this area. There's mines like we just ran through. It's a dangerous spot, but you're ultimately working towards one of those sirens, but it's a special one, right? It's like a extra genetic modified version, science experiment version. It's being held by like some spacers or something like that. It's really big, way bigger like physically than the other ones, but it's right over this ledge. See if we got some grenades. You'll be able to see it as soon as we peek over. There's a handful. Okay, I guess it's ecliptic maybe. But yeah, it's kind of down there. It's moving quick, but it's big, right? When we jump down there, you'll be able to see it a little bit further up close. The gang is all here. The Ramtech AI, Xenomaster. I got so many people with me in this squad out in the field. It makes all of these encounters, yes, easier, but so much more fun. Like, I don't really like to be the one running and gunning, being the solo hero out there in the field. I like having a team. I talk about it so often, but I absolutely have so much fun with all of these mods working together in play on just a vanilla quest line in the game. But with those mods, it just makes it so much more special. Before we leave here, we're going to grab a little bit of loot, and then we're going to bounce back to the Red Devils HQ. That's where we'll meet back up with Hadrian and Dr. Percival. We got Kaiser now, and we are right here at the last leg of the UC Vanguard Questline. I said at the beginning of this episode that this was the penultimate episode. Next episode, I'm going to try to upload tomorrow morning. I just have to edit it, do the commentary, and then I'll get it uploaded right after. But that is the conclusion of the UC Vanguard questline. I'm super excited to show everybody how it plays out. I was super excited to find out because of one of the mods that we use, there's an extra special reward at the end of the quest line that I had no idea was coming. It's incredible, and I'm really excited about where we're going to take this playthrough next from here. But I hope that you've enjoyed watching through this quest line so far. If you've enjoyed the video, I hope you press the like button. I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. There is so much more good stuff on the way, especially the conclusion to this quest line. It's the next episode coming. Let me know in the comments down below what you think so far, what you'd like to see next, and as always, take care.